What up?
And welcome to another week of Journey of the Jackass. And I am your host, Josiah, and I'm here with my prestigious, beautiful co-host, April, the Golden Goddess.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing this week?
Yeah. So what's been going on, April? How things going? We took us a little week last week to get
I
settled
know.
in and everything. So how things been going?
Things are going all right. Last week I actually hurt my knee. So
Probably being nasty.
no, what happened was, what happened was I was trying to put my man in a combatives move.
Oh shit! Here we
And
go.
then listen, and then he just picked me up and slung me, and I hit the side of my bed and bust my knee open. Had to go to the ER and get 10 stitches,
What?
and they put me in a brace. Yes.
All because you in there thinking you still in the army.
Yeah, something like that.
And look, my old buddy said, man, April, I'm a grown man up in here.
Yeah. And he slung my ass. So the doctor wanted, it was like right under my kneecap. So the doctor was like, I got the stitches. And he was like, we want to put you in this brace because we don't want you to like walk regularly and, pop or bust or whatever you want to say, the stitches, break the stitches. So I've been in this boot, man. I've been in the boot.
Damn black people, man. They you still young. God damn.
I'm young.
You young enough to be in and get your ass.
I am young. No, I whoops the ass. I does the ass whooping.
Man, listen, I hope you get better though, for real. Like that's rough. 10 stitches?
Yeah.
But that shit was busted to the
white.
white.
Better. I go back on Friday. It bust to the white.
Okay.
And it kind of like damaged my tendon or whatever. So I go back on Friday to get the stitches out. Hopefully they don't have me, do any more x-rays and I'm good from there. Just got to take it easy.
All that damn combatives you was doing in the military, you didn't get one injured like that one time.
I never got injured in the military. Well, I got some minor injuries in the military, but I got hurt outside.
Doing some army shit. It's crazy, man.
So trained killer.
Yeah, evidently. So,
what's going on with you?
Man, listen, I just moved into a new spot, man. I love this new spot.
Yeah, I see you got your pictures and stuff hanging up. You've been doing some working.
Yeah, man, I got the motivation to live every day with intention. You know what I'm saying? So I put my little pictures up and everything. Got my nice little shag pad now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
See, it was kind of disappointing because I needed help. And niggas just did not come through. I had to go hire 2 Mexicans to help me out. You know what I'm saying? So, they got the job done. Niggas would have sat around drinking beers all day, talking shit, cracking jokes. They packed my shit in 45 minutes. They had this shit unloaded in the house in an hour. Furniture put back together. Like they was on it.
And they was on it.
Oh yeah, they was on it. So but other than that, it's been pretty good. It's been quiet on my end. I had a few adventures, few adventures.
Oh my God, you always having some adventures.
Yeah. It's like I'm always at the right place at the right time, but at the right place at the wrong time, if that makes sense. So but I mean, this week's episode we talk about lost society. So since we talk about how lost this society is and how lost the like people are out here, I think we need to get to story time with me. What you think? Story time with me?
Let's go. I'm excited.
Okay, man. Look, so story time with me, right? So, and this is a warning. Like, if you have a dating show, right? If you have a dating show, do not invite me on your dating show when you got busted ass women.
Hold on now. I can't let you go too hard on the women.
Hey man, listen. Busted, raggedy, beat up Jones try to set a standard for what dating should look like. So understand me. So first part of my little story. So Law
Okay.
Society. So we was in. I pulled up to the studio. I was like, okay, man, yeah, I've been on your podcast, whatever. Okay, maybe let's go ahead, let's get it popping. So
Okay.
I should have known who it was. So I'm sitting out there in the car, waiting for them to go open the door. And then when I look, I see this busted ass 1989 or 1990. It was an old ass uh, Nissan Maxima pull up next to me. Shit shaking
Hold
like
on. So
it.
what that mean?
Hey man, listen, that motherfucker shaking and trembling like some booty meat. I was like, man, this car's about to explode. I hope she ain't the one that's about to go ahead talking all the noise. Cause I know on the date shows it be them ones. So I was like, okay, so
Oh
I'm
Lord.
I'm looking at what she in there doing. She in there rolling up. I said, okay, she gonna smoke. It is what it is. But I kind of gave it to the dudes on this too. So it was like, so she was in there rolling up, whatever case may be. So they come and open the door and let me in. So I'm sitting down. I said, all right, man, look, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking in the studio, nice. I'm like, but I say, look, man, I know we all go through hard times, whatever case may be. But if the woman that's outside right now about to be one of the women that's about to come in here talking crazy, and she gonna get sent home.
Oh no.
Oh man, listen. So we was 10, 15 minutes into the show. And she
Okay.
said, and we was 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes into the show, and then it happened. Boom. I guess the tree that kicked in, the smoke that kicked in. She
What
was
is
like, well,
it?
it
The
kicked in.
weed?
Yeah, I guess the tree that kicked in. Whatever she was
Oh.
smoking kicked in. So
Okay.
she was like, well, first and foremost, a lot of y'all ain't shit. I'm gonna tell y'all why they ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all over here, y'all be just trying to be fucked. Y'all don't be trying to spend no money, blah blah blah. And I said, I just looked at her, and I looked around the room. Then I looked at her, and she said, "Yeah, especially you. You probably look like blah blah blah. This."
Hold
I
on.
said,
Stop. Were you the only guy there? How many other dudes was there?
it was three other dudes. So I'm just
Okay.
looking around. I'm looking around the room. I said, bro, y'all better get her. Listen, I don't know where y'all get this fat tractor trailer driving asshole from,
Ooh,
but I'm not one of them.
that's too much. Pull it
Hey
back.
man, oh man, listen, I was trying everything, but then I started going in. I asked them the simple questions. How many baby daddies you got? Why none of them wanted you? Why people out here only fucking you? Because you giving the pussy up. You know why they only fucking you? Because they do not want you. Go in the bathroom, go look in the mirror, go look at yourself. I would not date you. Don't know none of the dudes I know would date you. So who are you to set the criteria for the dating pool? She looked at me, it's like, who is this nigga? I said, I am that nigga. You can talk to them that way, but you're not gonna talk to me that way. You know what I'm saying? So after about 5 or 6 minutes, she had said something. I said, then what she was up to? I had to call my brother up in. I said, what you gonna call your brother up in for? Because somebody's telling your fat ass the truth. I'm tired of this shit. Y'all come out here setting the pace for something that y'all can't even stay with. You know what I'm saying? You want things that you can't even do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then
Right.
I say you probably don't got custody of all your kids. Where do you live at?
Oh
You gonna
no.
live in your mother's house. So how are you gonna
That
tell me
was
what you want from
disrespectful.
me? Oh man, yeah, I was going in. So I say, this is the problem. This is the problem with y'all. I say, y'all out here trying to define dating. You don't have no emotional intelligence. You communicate like a hood rat. You know what I'm saying? You got multiple baby daddies. Everybody that had access to your body. Your car out there sound like it's about to explode, but you want the world from me. I said, man, get your ass up out of here. She looked around and one of the dudes started laughing. I said, man, what you laughing at? You probably live in this studio. I go here.
Oh my gosh.
So I said, you know what? And then the girl got so pissed off, she left. So they stopped recording. And the dude went out there, started talking to her. I said, man, just come on back in. She said, I'm not coming back in there unless he leaves.
Oh my God.
Straight up. So I'm not coming back in there. So he came and told me, I said, that's fine. That's fine. But I said, y'all need to stand on y'all 10. Y'all letting this woman like, I don't care what you bring to the table. I don't care about your money. I don't care about none of this stuff. But you're letting the woman literally, they're uneducated, probably unemployed. You know what I'm saying? You letting this woman with nothing at all dictate to y'all what the standards are of a dating. So I said, y'all motherfuckers need to go sit down and talk with somebody if this is what y'all want on y'all show. And I got up out that motherfucker and I left. Straight up. So yeah, he hit me up. So that's the first part of the story though, right?
Okay.
So I said, fuck it, man. I'm gonna go out. I said, I'm gonna go out. Cool. Because I had to travel out of town to go to this podcast.
Okay.
So I said, I'm gonna go out, go hang out, shit like that. So I'm going out, I'm out of town, I'm having a good time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, party time, party. Let's all get wasted. I'm in there drinking, having a good time, stuff like that. So the police had the streets blocked off. So nobody could get up and down the street, whatever case may be.
Right.
Let me tell you, you know how you get the spider senses? When I say this society is lost, this society is lost. So my spider senses kicked in and said, hey man, I need to start walking my ass, you know what I'm saying, to where I'm going. Waiting, because I had called the Uber before I walked about the spot. I said, I need to get up out of here. So when I'm walking out, I hear two dudes like, hey, there them niggas go right there. No cares in the world. Zero cares. When I say zero cares in the world, zero cares in the world. They pulled their tools out and started dumping their dudes with the police right there. The police was there. The other dudes, one of the dudes that was out there pulled this tool out, started shooting back, and the police just watched it happen. Dead serious. Police just watched it happen. So I was like, oh shit. I started booking. No one at my Uber wasn't there yet. I'm getting around the corner. I get the fuck out the way. I'm like, I'm too old to be out here anyway. You know what I'm saying? So eventually the police kind of intervened. They turned their lights on. Like these dudes out here in a full-fledged firefight, and all thing y'all gonna do is turn your lights on. I was like, these motherfuckers.
Well, what they gonna do? Get out there in the middle of it and get shot too?
Hey man, listen, they got the gear on. That's why I won't fuck with them down.
Well, the gear on, you know, they'll protect your head, your arms, and your legs and stuff. So,
hey man, listen. So anyway, so I had to split the story up. So that was story time with me this week about how lost this society is. You feel what I'm saying?
Lord.
So that's story time with me this week. Man,
it was a very
Yeah.
animated and crazy story.
I was going to go back into some old ass stories, but I said, no, this shit here just happened. I'm going to talk about this shit.
Look, it was a good story.
Yeah, man.
It's a good story.
But I mean, again, we're talking about the lost society, how things have changed out here, how people are so desensitized.
Right.
The dating pool is all fucked up and toxic. Everybody hating on each other. You know what I'm saying? Men this, women that. Men this, women that. When there's no middle anymore for a lot of folks. People don't like the truth. Everybody wants to be pacified. Like with that being said, just today, there was a shooting in Midtown Atlanta. Right.
Right. Yes.
It was a shooting in Midtown Atlanta. This man did not kill any men. He shot women. He shot all women. So that's crazy, right? So how desensitized do you have to be to walk around the hospital shooting women?
Well, you know, it was still kind of because I watched, you know, a little bit of the live news report on it, and basically, you know, one person is dead and 4 others have been injured. But he was at a medical facility, so they don't know if he was just aiming for women or, you know, those women were nurses, CNAs, or whatever his motive is. But he's still on the loose.
Well, he was at the VA, and he was at the VA, and the mom was trying to say that they gave him the wrong meds. What kind of wrong meds they gonna give you that's gonna have you go on a shooting spree? And then they said, and then they was trying to blame it on the wrong man, saying he was a veteran. This motherfucker wasn't even in the service. He was in the Coast Guard. Like they part of the Department of Homeland Security. They're not even in the military. So what could he have done in the Coast Guard besides pull over some cocaine cowboys in Miami? They triggered him that much.
That don't mean nothing. He could already have some issues. Mental health is real. It's
I
real.
know. Yeah.
And at a certain point, PTSD was only recognized as far as going to the military and going into wartime and stuff like that. But now it's like any traumatic situation that you've been through that affected you and that you're still having, effects from. That's it. But
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even with mental health, like
Well,
you have a choice.
well,
I still honestly believe you have a choice in a lot of the situations. You know what I mean?
well, see,
And
well, my thing is right here with this though. This is not an isolated incident, just like how I was out there the other day, and they just broke out to a firefight on a full street of people. Like
right,
there was no remorse.
they didn't care.
They didn't care. They was like, well, fuck it, it is what it is.
Right.
Like how little do you have to care about life to do that?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
People don't care about the value of life. You only get one.
Yeah.
You only get one life. You know what I mean? And the value of life just is going down. I'm not gonna say it has gone down. I'm gonna say like go back to our other show what we were talking about. It's just now that is so much. We always go back to this technology.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so much technology, social media platforms, more news platforms, people, bystanders. It's so much technology is being, magnetized now.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, oh well, the killing just started. People just killing people. No. And that has been going on for a long time.
You know what's crazy though? It has been going on for a long time. But this year so far there have been over 200 mass shootings.
Yeah.
Over 200.
Yeah.
It may be more. It may be close to 300 now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now, how
well,
much?
Some laws, especially in Georgia now. So,
Yeah.
That law was passed, but you don't have to have a license. You can carry.
See what the issue I have with that is that states like Florida, Texas, or these open carry states ain't the ones that's really getting played like that. It happens here and there, but they're not the states getting Virginia, like these open states. Remember, I get a dude the jackass of the week for shooting. For getting shot in the stomach,
right?
Because he was playing dumb games, right?
Right.
If people know that you potentially have something on you, they gonna be a little bit reluctant to do the dumb stuff. So you see here and there stuff in these open carry states, but it be mostly where it's not going down like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I had the conversation with one of my homeboys the other day. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, yeah, man, down here in Texas, man, they be talking all that stuff about mass shootings and stuff. He said, yeah, it happens. It happens everywhere in the country. But look at the mass shootings we have here compared to everywhere else. You feel what I'm saying? Places like Chicago, places like New York, stuff like that. Crowded inner cities. He's like, bro, we spread out except for like certain cities down here, which is true.
Right.
So I was like, he's like, look at it and see. So yeah, I had this conversation. So we talked about social media and everything. We're at a point right now. I just don't even think social media is really affecting it no more. It's just I think something happened after the pandemic, man. And like after the pandemic, people start losing their mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. People been losing their damn minds because just like this guy in Atlanta today. That guy, last week in Texas, shot those people, his neighbors, and I heard someone on the news that he had them been deported like 5 times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know what? People they just losing their mind. I think that's what it is. They losing their mind. It could be accumulation of things. It could be like mental illness. It could be the food.
I was about to say the food,
you know what I'm saying?
The water, because we eat different now. Ain't none of this. I don't care if I'm a vegetarian. And they out here making fake lettuce now. So I don't even know if I'm eating real lettuce anymore. So if whenever you create things, there's always a reaction.
Yeah,
Like, and
create or input things.
input things. So that's even, I really hate to say this because I'm not throwing no shots at the LGBTQ plus, but there's been an uptick in them committing violence too. So is it the hormonal things they're taking?
Imbalance, the
Yeah, is it the
hormones,
hormonal
and
imbalance that's actually causing that? Like, there's so many things that contribute to this. Like, but like, how do we fix it? Like, how do we narrow down? Because like, we
I
are
don't know.
lost. We
But
like we are lost out here.
look, and then on top of that, like people, some people,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, um, are really effed up. Like, and what I mean by effed up, I mean like been brought up in effed up situations. Like maybe they didn't have food, or their parents abused them and they kept it on the quiet, or just been neglected, or just have a messed up way of thinking. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
people is
yeah.
like effed up.
But I mean,
How
I
you want to
grew up.
tell? Well, I'm gonna just go and just kill all these people.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
sometimes people have motives. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
people have motives. Like,
But
okay, well, let
it,
me go try to put my name in lights. Let me go make
that
somebody research me, or
that
write a book,
that
or make a movie.
I mean, that's true. Because I mean, like, why? But people out here killing kids. People out here abducting, fucking, and killing kids. Like that. Like, this shit is not. I don't know. And then some of these people, like a lot of these people that are getting caught and brought in alive, are not pleading insanity. They are just taking their charges. Like, they are not. They're taking their charges. Like, well, I know what the fuck I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I understand that we've been desensitized with the video games we've been playing, and growing up rough, and social media adding on top of that, everybody out here doing these dumbass challenges and stuff like that.
Drugs. Drugs play a
Drugs,
part. Drugs play a
drugs
part
too.
into it.
Yeah. But I'm like, damn, man, like even like these people out here doing it for the gram, right? You see the dumbass hoe who
Uh-oh.
glued her eyes shut.
No.
Oh man, yeah. I was like, I don't know what made me go look on World Star. I looked at World Star, and it was a chick. And she was like, she thought it was she thought it was eye drops, but she put the glue in her eyes like eye drops, and closed her eyes, and that shit sealed her eyes shut.
Well, that's what she wanted.
That's what she wanted. Doing it for the gram.
That's what she
And
wanted.
all these stupid ass challenges and stuff, people bucking and people running this store, stealing stuff. Like, and these and I would and it be the kids.
I
Like,
think, yeah, people like kids. Well, and they say another thing is with the kids, you
they
know,
don't
all
respect their
these
elders
kids.
no more.
No, but see, how can you respect the elder if you've been raised by a child?
Oh, true. Very true.
You
Very
know what I
true.
mean?
Yeah, because I'm like, I be tired of seeing all these videos of teachers getting beat up, bus drivers getting beat up, grandparents getting beat on, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I don't want to see
Man,
the. I don't want. Yeah, I don't like to see those videos, because I think I
I
seen
don't,
one
yeah.
on Instagram about the teacher and the little girl. You know, I
Hey man,
I try to I
everybody,
try to I try not to speak on that, because everybody have their mixed feelings. But let me tell you something. That would have been prevented if she would have had respect and sat her ass down.
yeah,
It is
and
what it
just
is.
like it, like,
Sometimes
like,
you just
yeah,
have to learn to just keep your mouth shut. And I tell my kids, don't you argue with an adult. You come
yeah,
back and tell me, you let me fight that battle for you.
yeah.
You know what I
Man,
mean?
I wish a teacher would call and say one of my kids was bucking up in class. Oh, we gonna box as soon as I see him. They already know.
Oh, I'm
They
coming
ain't
up to
none of that.
school.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
They ain't
coming.
gonna be none
I
of that.
think, there's a lot of mixed standards now. Like it's more
Motherfuckers stop beating their kids.
kids wanna
I knew better.
be. No, it's not even that. It's not even about the beating, but some of the beatings did help. But what I'm saying is, I think it's more of a double standard where parents want to be more of a cool, or want to be more friends instead of
Yeah,
being a parent first. Now,
yep,
let me tell you something. I'm not gonna say that I don't discipline my children with, a whooping sometime, but it has to be taken far for me to put my hands on it. Now, what I will do is they're at the age where they like to do stuff. So I'm definitely I'm taking stuff away. You're not doing nothing. And look, I got some walls that you could clean here at this house. Oh, I will find something for you to do.
I'm gonna find something for you to do. And I'll be like, man, so I just like with mine, I'll be like, oh, you don't want to do it, don't worry about it. And that's all I say. They already know what comes with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then they would sit around and then they would lounge and mope and all that stuff like that. Can we? No. No.
That's right.
Don't even ask. Right?
That's right.
But they because they get a little size to them.
Right. Oh, don't think you can't get bust down.
Don't think you
fuck around. Fuck around and find out. But yeah, I just, even in this situation, I just feel for those type of situations. I try to keep my children covered, with my prayers and love on them, and just hope that, that they just, not in any type of situations like that, because that is devastating. Like,
yep. And then it's like it's starting to get kind of nerve-wracking, even knowing that your kids like. Right. I'm about to have two adults. Right.
And me, yeah. You a little bit closer than me, but yeah, I think about that every day. Every day. This world is so good. You can get so much out of it.
Yeah.
But it can also chew your ass up and spit you out, and that's where like mentorship comes in, guidance, and even trying to keep your child in something positive, that has, black men or black women, or just, somebody trying to sow some roots into them. It's hard to find that stuff nowadays. Because then people don't want to deal with the kids, the attitudes, and sometimes parents, or there's no money. Resources.
So with Junior's mom, she did an excellent job of doing that, because I was like traveling and all that stuff, and she was here, so she had to put him in the Kappa League. She had him going to men's groups, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. He's been in private school all this time. He's been going to church groups and stuff like that. Like, she did a good job of making sure there was always some mentorship around for him while I wasn't there. So I do applaud her for that. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there are kids out here that are in these groups that's still running into jewelry stores and stealing out of corner stores and jumping people. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And then what tripped me out is that a lot of kids is really out here acting on that, just following the crowd. They not even from that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's really from that don't want to say that. So yeah, man, I be looking up like that, man. It's already hard enough. I had that conversation all the time. It's already hard enough.
Yeah.
So when is enough?
Right.
Because
right now, enough.
Yeah, because it's on the way we're riding right now, the way this world riding right now. By 2030, there ain't gonna be much of it left. All this technology advances and the way the motherfuckers out here carrying on, there ain't gonna be much of it left.
There's gonna be some left. It's just there's always a turning point. You know what I mean? There's always a turning point. So,
but when does it start turning for the good?
Well, we can't say that things are not turning from the good, because a lot of the things that are exploited mostly are things that are negative. You know what I mean? Yeah, so if you watch the news, you'll find 10 negative things on there and maybe like 3 positive things.
So I say that, especially us as Black folks, I can't say things have changed. Yes, but most of this shit that has changed for us has been pandering. It's been symbolic pandering. We out here killing them. We're not gonna give them no laws, but we'll give them this. We'll give them this holiday, or we'll give them this day. You get what I'm saying? Or they saying today lives matter. We're gonna hire one guy for the corporate office. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
We're gonna put one person in the Supreme Court. We're gonna put one person in the White House. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's been and all of that has been symbolism. It's pandering. So we get everybody else get laws. We get hip hop month. We get Hip Hop Month and Juneteenth. No laws. So that things, a lot of the changes have not been systematic changes. They have been legit. They pandering. They're like, we gotta quell these motherfuckers before they start going live again and burning shit up.
Yeah, give it a little bit just to keep you on the end of the spoon, you know.
Yep. So it is what it is, man.
Well, all right, Diane. I like that topic of the day. Now we kind of hit that pretty good. What you think?
Man. Yeah, I think we hit that off real good. But this society is lost.
Yeah, it is. But we got to keep doing our part.
We didn't even get a chance to touch on the toxic dating people, but that's a story for another day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, story for another day.
Story for another day.
We're moving on to community events. Shout out to business.
Yeah, community events and black businesses of the week.
All right. What you want to go first?
No, what you got up over there?
Okay, I got some community events that's going on. All right. So as you already know, I'm here in Augusta, and Augusta is mainly known for what? The Masters, and this is where James Brown from, right?
Yeah.
So actually today, James Brown would have been 90 years old. Right. So in commemoration of James Brown, on the 6th, and that's Saturday, at 3 p.m. at the Augusta Museum of History, they're celebrating James Brown Day. And
James Brown, I feel good.
And then like, look, hey, and James, and look, you got me talking wrong. There'll be free music activities and food trucks and everything like that in the parking lot. So, come out if you're in the area. Second thing is, gotta get up from the military. Still got some military roots. On the 6th as well, on Fort Gordon, they're doing a run to honor 5K, a 10-miler, and it's at 7:30. So you definitely can go online on Facebook or go to Fort Gordon's website so that you can go ahead and register for that.
Listen, I just ran two marathons in my life. If I run anything over a 5K now, it better be a naked chick waiting at the end for me.
Look, what?
I you know what I'm saying? That's shit. 5K is the max. If I run anything over a 5K, it needs to be some heavy rewards at the end.
Oh, well, I know here they have I'm not know if it's such thing as a 2K or 3K, but the Savannah Brewery, at the end of the race, they give you a beer.
Oh yeah, now I've done the beer mile.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
I did a volunteer out there one year
for the beer mile.
No, it's not called beer mile, and I think they do it during the week too.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that beer mile brutal. You gotta take a shot and drink a beer, then run 400 meters, then come back. You gotta do it for until you get to the end of the mile. For the beer mile, that's crucial.
Hey, you gotta have it in you. I don't mess with the beer anyway. My last one I got actually it's a Greater Augusta Black Chamber of Commerce Vendor Expo. It's going down at Augusta Technical College. And that's on Sunday from 2 to 6 p.m. And you can go out there. Basically, it's going to have vendors, show off your products, services, and it's free to the public. But if you want to be a vendor, it's $40. You can just go in there and apply at eventbrite.com.
Okay. I look at that.
What
else you got over there?
Nothing right now.
All right, so my event this Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. they have the Charles County Summerfest. So they're starting their summer season off with live music. They will have vendors out there, food trucks. They will have all this stuff. That's this Friday from 6 to 9. All right. It's 3,000 free festival way, something like that. I got to check my calendar book. How you think I know about it? I'm gonna be there. So
that's right.
3,000 free festival way, and it's the Charles County Summerfest. All right. So yeah, that right there. Now, my black businesses of the week. If you need any graphics, if you're in the DC area, you need any graphics, you need shirts, flags, you need anything. My man Big Dip from Halftime
Big
Graphics.
Dip.
Big Dip Halftime Graphics, right? His social media is halftime underscore graphics. Halftime underscore graphics. He'll square you away. All right. Now, my homegirl, she does pop-up shops, birthday parties. She does mixology, right? So if you're having a party, bar mitzvah, you know what I'm saying, a kid's birthday party, you got to drink there too. Corporate events, networking events, family or friends gatherings. She would come and set the bar up, and she would make sure that everybody in there is nice and right. You know what I'm saying, drinks be on point. I know that for a fact. All right, and her Instagram is underscore sip with underscore finesse. Underscore sip with underscore finesse. Shoot her a message. Tell her that you need something. Tell her that you need something. And then and that's what I got. That's my black businesses and community events for the week.
All right.
Yeah. Ooh. All right, what we got? We got the read of the week. The read of the week. Read of the week.
Move on to that read. Reading is paramount.
Reading is fundamental. You know what I'm saying, me? So this week's read of the week, man, it was a fiction, but it was a non-fiction.
Okay.
It's a gripping story about a woman who was sexually assaulted, and she was in abusive relationships her whole life. And then because she never knew what love was, because she was abused her whole life, in and out the foster care system, stuff like that, being abused by family members, being abused by boyfriends and stuff like that, right? So she decided to sit down and tell a story. And when I say I read this story, I was like, dang. I said, this is crazy. What the hell is going on? So I read the drink and then I called her. I said, man, you are a strong woman. What is your therapy sessions like? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And she told it. I was like, goodness gracious. But the name of this book is Tales of Domestic Violence by Nicole Michelle. You can follow her on social media at Nicole Michelle, right? But the name of the book is Tales of Domestic Violence by Nicole Michelle. It's a really, really good read, especially for people that been through domestic violence and sexual traumas and stuff like that, and they just need they need to read something that they feel like they can relate to. You know what I'm saying? So they understand they ain't the only person in the world that's actually been through these things. So I think this is an excellent read for that, because she talks about how she fought her way through it, and she's doing very, very well right now. Yeah, very well. So yeah, but it's very, very unfortunate. But it was a great book, great read. I read it in like 3 days. Yeah, I read it like 3 days. I was like,
look, it ain't nothing like rising, like a phoenix, especially when you've been through some trauma. Everybody can't do that. Everybody doesn't have that resiliency.
Yeah. And she's a very, very resilient person. Tough, strong. So yes, indeed. Yeah, man. And that is the read of the week. Man, listen. Now with all of that strong talk, all of that positivity, motivation, resiliency, stuff like that, we got to get to the other half of it with the dumbass of the week.
Oh, Lord.
And when I say this motherfucker is dumb, this motherfucker is dumb.
What happened?
Okay, when I say this motherfucker is dumb. All right, so on websites, they be having these fake websites that try to get people in to apply for jobs and all that stuff, and try to get them to come in. Like they got sites for child predators, stuff like how to catch a predator. They got jobs for child pornography sites, for hitman sites, stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this dude is disappointed because he was in the military.
Okay.
21-year-old Ed National Guard. He's from Tennessee. And you know, crazy shit's been going on in Tennessee, right? The
Mm-hmm.
dude's name is Josiah Ernesto Garcia. So do you know what this dumbass did?
What did he do?
Okay, so this motherfucker's stupid. I'm just gonna say it one more time. He is stupid. He is the dumbass of the weak fuckers he talking about.
Mm-hmm.
This fool went on a website that was run by the FBI called rentahitman.com and applied for a job as an assassin.
Oh wow.
Yes. So this man only wanted high profile murder stuff. So he was a Make America Great Again guy. I just put it to you like that. So he wanted high profile jobs, but he wanted them for
Okay.
the dirt damn low. So this man went on RentingHitman.com, applied for a
Oh
job
Lord.
as an assassin.
Oh Lord.
This motherfucker went and left the state, went to Kentucky, met with
What?
a dude from the FBI, and said that he would head to DC and start handling
What?
business for $5,000. $5,000.
What?
$5,000. The man said he was gonna go on a rampage for $5,000 as an assassin
Oh my God.
for $5,000, right? 5,000 fucking dollars. This man said he's about to kill. So do you know why he did it?
Why?
He said he needed Ernesto Guard, man. He didn't
Mm-hmm.
go get no Omni loan. He ain't go get no Pioneer loan. He ain't go get no AR loan. This man said he applied for the job because he needed to support his family and he didn't have no money. Not gonna drive Uber, not gonna drive Lyft, not gonna get a second job, not put your wife to work. My man said I needed the $5,000 to be an assassin because I had to support my family. Now I don't know if I respect it.
Well,
The
the intention was good, but his way of thinking was fucked up.
intentions was well. He's
All
like, yeah,
right.
man, I got to make sure my family's good, feed them. But sir, they have services for that. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Pawn
sometimes you
something.
can't get those services, you know.
Pawn something. Ask family for it. My man right now is facing charges. Um, he facing charges for
Why are you facing charges?
for in this because he met the dude in a public place, whatever case may be. So he is charged with use of an interstate facility and commission of a murder for hire.
Whoa.
This shit faces up. He faces right now. He's facing up to 10 years in prison
Oh wow.
for $5,000.
Well,
Yep.
look.
Hey man, I can tell you right now. I rentahitman.com. I'm gonna look that up soon we get up over here. I'm gonna look at RentAHitman. I want to see what other jobs they got on there. Cause I know some motherfuckers out there that's applying.
Lord,
Hey,
that was dumb.
yeah,
Look,
Josiah.
you know, this is what we were saying earlier. You know, people get desperate and they
Hey
feel
man,
like they don't have anybody to help or turn to, or they
yeah.
want to take the quick way out for a temporary problem. You know,
The
a
law
lot of people,
society.
say they got you, but they don't really have you. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact. That's a fact. That's what I said. This law society, man. Hey, look, but Josiah Ernesto Garcia is my dumbass of the week.
Oh man,
It's fucking stupid. Fuck's he talking about?
gotta be better than that, Josiah.
Gotta be better than that. All right, so April, what we got going on? The travel tip. We got the travel tip.
Well, so for this week I kept it simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, Fran and I was talking, and this is something that I want to do in the near future. I've been, but I haven't gone here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually be like a daycation for maybe if you want to go with your boo. And it's
Mm-hmm.
also it's called the
You
cottage.
know, which one of my boos? A lot of them out there.
Look,
I take all of them. I take
look,
all of
look, we'll take all of them. Look, all of them on different days.
them. Yeah, all of
Look,
them at the same time.
oh my god. Look,
I'm glad. You're fucking around.
so it's called the Cottage Vineyard and Winery,
Yep.
and it's located in Cleveland, Georgia.
Okay.
And basically, they have. I've looked at the reviews. They're
Uh-huh.
open Monday through Sundays, and Sundays apparently they have like some church and then give wine afterwards. But we ain't gonna go into that. And
Church then wine.
yes, and they actually have different events that happen during the month, like casino night, karaoke night, bingo night. So I
So
think
you're
I'm
gonna have
gonna
that's like getting married in Vegas. So you gonna get church, wine, and a casino.
look wine tastings, all kind of stuff. So I'm interested in going. I'll let you know how it is when I get back.
Okay, yeah, that sounds crazy. Like you about to go out there and join a cult.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. I'm not gonna drink the lemonade, the Kool-Aid.
It's like that cool. Like, we are going to the spaceship. It's going this way.
But that's what we are this week.
Hey, okay. Now what's the name? That's the good one because it's that time of season. Wineries, breweries, and
Right.
distilleries. It's that time of year. We
Right.
cause I know I was looking at going to a winery, distillery, brewery here in a couple of weeks. We got this place out here called Alcohol Alley, and Alcohol
Okay.
Alley it has 30 or 40 wineries, distilleries, and breweries all on this little strip.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you go out that joint, man, and you can sign up for a tour, and they just the more you go to, the more you have paid though.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like I want to go to the winery because, like you said, it is that season, and want to go to sunflower fields.
Oh,
So
okay,
Georgia has sunflower fields. Yes, they have sunflower fields,
okay, yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm
You're
gonna
going
go
to
out
join the
there.
cult.
I am not going to join a cult. I'm going to enjoy the seasons.
Like I am David Koresh
So I'm going to
resurrected in
enjoy
the
the
flesh.
seasons.
You see
So
it?
look,
He
so
said,
they
I
got
am I
what?
am David Koresh resurrected in the flesh.
Thank you.
It's gonna be one dude with
I
like
ain't saying
15
you.
child wives and shit. Come drink the
I ain't
wine, baby.
saying
Come drink
you.
the wine. Like, oh shit.
I ain't saying you, man.
Yeah, church, casino, and the wine tasting. That's how it sound fun.
Yeah.
It sound,
I don't know if I go to the church part though, but I definitely go to the wine tasting part. Well, they say Jesus turned water into wine, so hey, why not have church and wine at the winery, right? At the
I,
vineyard.
remember what that boy name was from they had that master in Guyana. He turned the water into wine too. Yeah, he turned the water into wine too. And
Stop it.
all 200, 300 people down there, they drunk that wine. Did not make it back to America.
Come
Jim
on,
Jones, that was
man.
his name. Jim Jones.
Come on, man. Come on,
Jonestown,
man.
Jonestown Massacre.
Come on, man.
Nah, though, it sounds like fun though. It sounds like
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Trying to get into some, some more stuff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just thinking outside the box. We need to enjoy. I like to be outside
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
outside of
Yeah.
fishing. Let's go to the
Yeah.
winery. Let's go to the
Yeah,
sunflower
man.
fields.
Again, it's that time of the year. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopping on the bus and just riding to from stop to stop, adding more bottles to the bar. So yeah, that's a good travel tip for this
Oh,
week.
thank you.
Yeah,
I
that's most
appreciate it.
excellent. I'm gonna have to look into that one. Well, I'm gonna see if you make it back first.
I'm gonna make it back. Definitely.
All right, so man, this was a great show, phenomenal show this week.
Yeah, we held it down.
Yeah, held it down. Great show. Next week we have a guest coming on, so you know what I'm saying. We gotta make
I'm
sure
excited.
the questions are ready. Make sure we got the questions ready.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? But you ain't did your social media yet? You had 2 weeks for this shit.
Look, you know what? I don't want you to fire me. Don't fire me because I don't have my social media. Don't
Girl,
fire
you
me
ain't
because
going.
I don't have.
You ain't going nowhere. You too good. You too good at this.
No, I ain't going nowhere. We're not going nowhere but up from here. But look, I hurt my
Right.
leg, man, and it's not an excuse, but it's a good excuse.
It's a good excuse. I give you that one. I give you that one. The next excuse could be like, we're gonna be in August, but the kids getting ready to go back to school, so I ain't get a chance to do it.
It's not gonna be like that. You know what? I have so much stuff going on right now that I'm trying to do, and it just be a lot sometimes. But you know what? I keep saying it. I'm sorry, listeners. I'm sorry. I apologize to y'all. Y'all still our fans. We still love you. Still, please give us, positive comments, positive feedback, and I'm gonna get this thing together.
Now, all the listeners, y'all know where to follow me at the Author Diet Shakur, at Author Diet Shakur on Facebook, Author D Shakur everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? And then follow us, subscribe on our YouTube channel, Journey of a Jackass TV. You know what I'm saying? This was an excellent episode. I think we nailed this one. What you think?
I think so too. You over there looking light skinned and stuff. That light just like boop.
It's making me glow.
Yeah.
I've been taking care of my skin.
Okay. Okay. Let me get some of that witch hazel. Let me get a little.
All right, y'all. But this was another episode of Journey of a Jackass, and we are out.
Out.